Hello, this is Alexander Cross, attorney with Law Offices of Cross and Associates. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. So we received an interesting inquiry on our YouTube channel. This has to do with a false report to the police. Let's see here. One day, after arguing with my husband, he decided to leave. I wanted him to get arrested, so I lied by telling the police that he pushed me. He was later arrested. Well, this lie would be a violation of Penal Code Section 148.5, which would be a misdemeanor since you're accusing somebody of a misdemeanor, which carries up to 180 days in the county jail. If you tell the police a story and you're aware that the story is false, if it is discovered that you made this up, you can be charged with a misdemeanor. Now, in my experience, when a wife or girlfriend accuses their husband or boyfriend of domestic violence, they almost always just go with the story and arrest the man. That almost always happens. And problem with these domestic violence cases, especially when we're talking about a push, there's not going to be any physical evidence. It's going to be a he said, she said type situation. And if the DA is not willing to dismiss the charges, well, then the matter is going to have to be taken to a jury trial where 12 people from the community will have to decide whether or not the defendant is innocent or guilty. But the problem is that in this situation, the alleged victim, the person who made up the story, she could tell the DA, well, I made up the story. But the problem, though, is that if she tries to change the story, there is that risk that they could file the charges, the 148.5, and the DA will tell her that. So she's going to have a dilemma. The victim's going to be like, well, do I want to now face, a potential 6 months in the county jail, or do I allow my husband to go to court, potentially go to trial, maybe win the trial, or take the risk of potentially losing the trial, which would be horrible because then he could get up to 1 year in the county jail. So these are things that are going to have to be balanced out. It's very unfortunate. Domestic violence is an area of law where there are tremendous lies, especially in a situation where it's a misdemeanor domestic violence because there's no traumatic condition. In fact, there's no evidence. It's just the word of the victim and the word of the defendant. In my opinion, it's absolutely horrific that somebody can be not only arrested but formally charged simply by a statement. I think the standard of proof needs to be still somewhat higher. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you'd like to learn more, but if you've been accused of a crime and need representation in court, be sure to give us a call at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. The next video we're making is going to have to do with an accusation of a sexual assault. So we'll see you on our next video.